Hello there, viewer. I'm Green Pangolin. Today I'm here with a game that I have been really excited about. You've probably heard of this, at least in passing, since the big names tend to cover this game about twice a year. This is the Wandering Village. It's a cozy little colony simulator, with a twist that we're going to be doing the building on top of one of these majestic beasts that you can see over here on the screen. It's called an Onbu, and we're going to be along the ride on its back as it walks around the world and eats and sleeps whenever he feels like it. Now, I have played this game a little bit while it was in early access, but apparently they added a whole lot of new things into it, including a story mode. And also, check this out. They even have Twitch integration. It's always nice to see. I'm pretty sure it's going to grab all the long-form chill streamers. This is one of those kinds of games. Anyway, let's see what's new. Select the game mode. We can go with story mode. Has a tutorial. There's also a challenge mode. Mix and match hostility modifiers to put your survival skills to the test. Survive for 1,000 kilometers to beat the challenge. Okay, that does sound like a challenge. And we have the good old sandbox mode. Alright then, let's go with the story. We can have a tutorial. After an initially guided experience, this mode transitions seamlessly into a playthrough on normal difficulty. Okay, I really like this. I always enjoy when a tutorial just fades away and lets you play the game normally. There's normal, without a tutorial, and there's also hard mode. I think I'm going with the tutorial. I don't remember much of what's in this game. Name your Onbu and change its appearance. Okay, we have regular Onbu. And we have a purple Onbu. Okay, we have a pink one that we unlock by completing story mode. And the magma Onbu looks like that we get by beating challenge mode at hostility 15 or above. Okay, pretty nice. Let's go with regular Onbu. Keep his name. Okay, now we get to name the save. Well, in every game that you can name your entire game save, I always call it this, because that way if I want to start again and clear the old ones, the game asks me if I want to delete this, and then I think of that one meme picture and give myself a little chuckle. Anyway.
Driven from our homes by the toxic spores, we kept wandering, looking for shelter. But not in our wildest dreams did we imagine what we would find.
And here we are. Ah, it's so beautiful. I think all of this is actually hand-drawn. Ah, there you are. Good to see you, my friend. After all the years we've traveled, all the hardship we've endured together, who would have thought that we'd run into an Onbu of all things? It's truly amazing, isn't it, dear? We might be the first humans to have seen one in a couple hundred years. But the poor thing seems exhausted and has gone back to sleep for now. I had thought that Onbu slept underground, but the poisoning of the soil must have woken it up. I wonder if it can even sustain itself up here on the surface. But if we take care of it, it might take care of us in turn. But if push comes to shove, we might have to prioritize our own well-being in order to survive. Though that is a decision that we would like to pass on to you. We may have led our people here, but I think this is a good opportunity for someone new to take over. To ease the transition, I could teach you a little of what I've learned. Tutor you, even. A tutorial, so to say. What do you think? Well, I think that I really like this sort of vision of a kind of storytelling. And also these character sprites are lovely. They are really heavily going for a Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind vibe here. Which is a pretty bold move, in my opinion. And I also got a little worried. Back when that whole fake Studio Ghibli style AI slop came. You remember the one. I think it's still around. But anyway, I looked into the Steam reviews and so far the game hasn't been accused of using AI for the art, so there's that. Alright, we got the Elder's Notebook. We're gonna get the tutorials over here on the left side. Open it with G. Okay. Try to survive for as long as you can. That's usually the goal in most games like this. Provide your villagers with shelter and food. Research, scavenge materials. Don't forget to take care of Onbu, your giant companion. If all your villagers or Onbu die, it's game over. Indeed. We can move around. There's pause. And speed up. Okay. Goes up to 4 times speed. Oh, look at this. It's so beautiful. You can zoom in so far here. These villagers are so cute. Okay, we got a whole bunch of trees. And a good amount of rocks. And what's this? Clay deposit. Okay, pretty good so far. Now, let's zoom a little further out. There we go. Here's our big guy. Hey. He's so adorable for something so huge. Okay, we can zoom even further out. And this is the world map. You see here, this is the path. Onbu is going to start walking along this path. Once it wakes up. Okay. Place 2 woodcutting camps near trees. Okay, I can do that. Let's click the build menu. Resources. Woodcutting. It needs 3 tools. We have 15. Also got 100 berries for food. And 15 wood. Okay. Let's see, I kind of want to clear out this area first. For the start of the colony. So let's put you here, maybe. And then, I don't remember if you can pick it up and put it somewhere else. Like in Against the Storm. I'm going to think you can. So let's put this here. So this batch of trees are gonna be the first ones to go. Okay. And now they're gonna go and build it. Let's take a look. Ah, really takes me back to the old Age of Empires days. Okay, notice that no one works at the woodcutting camps yet. Currently all your villagers are free workers, ready to perform general tasks, such as construction. Okay, so we have to assign someone. Like this. Okay, we can move the building. If we couldn't, we could also deconstruct it. Very nice. Okay, and you can see with these little balloons, they tag the work that's currently being focused on. There he goes. Okay, it looks like each camp can store 20 wood. Oh, I can assign even more. Okay. Place a mining camp near rocks. I can do that. Let's put this right here. And I think I can assign even before it's finished. Indeed. All these resources will require some sort of storage. Correct. Here we go. 20 wood. We're gonna get there. Now I kinda wanna put it here. So it's about as close as we can get to each of these camps. Okay, now this building cannot move. So it's gonna be only the extraction buildings. And while that's going on, let's take a quick look at the UI. Here we have villager happiness. Here we have Onbu stats. He's not poisoned. He's a tiny bit hungry. And a bit sleepy. That's gonna go down currently. And it is day 1 at the mountains. Your villagers are happy. 2 nomads in 17 hours. So we're slowly getting new villagers, kinda like in Dwarf Fortress. You just have to keep the village happy and prosperous. What's this? Got a berry bush over here. Okay, now we need to be the berry gatherer. Okay, and it looks like it's that area around it that is going to gather all the berries. And we do have some berries, but they're way over here. Looks like a nice place for it. Pretty natural. Okay, how many workers? Two workers. Oh, up here you can see the total population and the free workers. All right. These are ripe already. Let's speed it up a little. Okay, what's up here? Temperature, humidity, and toxicity. I see. I'm sure those will be important later. Okay, it's almost finished. Here we go. Next we need to build a clay gathering camp. Okay. I wanna look at this berry gatherer first. Here we have work, plant and harvest. Only plant or only harvest. Okay. This says not enough resources. We can plant berry bushes. Of course, we need some seeds for that. Temperature. Okay, so berries are only growing in this range. That's gonna be important when Onbu moves somewhere else. Currently having 100% growth. If you ever played RimWorld or anything similar, then you might be familiar with berry bushes and growth rates and all that. Okay, one clay camp. Okay, for this kinda looks like a natural place. I can even place two of these later if I want to speed the production up. For now, let's put you over here. Okay, once I assign workers here, I'm gonna have no more free workers. But that's what these nomads are for. Okay. If your villager's happiness is high enough, the village will periodically attract nomads. Once they have arrived, the widget on the top of the screen will light up. Click it to accept them into your village. Okay. We got 2 new settlers. And I think soon we're gonna have to start building houses for them. Okay, if I remember right. Once these bushes are fully grown, you can completely harvest them. That is what's gonna give you the seeds. Plant to a more convenient location. For now, let's wait a little bit. No, only 2 workers here. To build more advanced buildings, we have to research them first. Of course. That's another staple of colony builders. Okay, this one doesn't really need to be anywhere close. Let's put this here, near the edge. Okay, it's not gonna be in the way. Here we go. That's a sign. Oh. You always assign the max number to it. Oh, it says it right here. Full staff required. Okay. I'm not gonna have that many free workers, so that's gonna have to wait for a little while. Okay, and clay deposits replenish after a while. So these are technically permanent. Your berry gatherers are idle. That happens when there aren't enough berry bushes around their workplace. You can uproot wild berry bushes by selecting them and using the harvest and remove function. Your berry gatherers can then plant them closer to themselves. Make sure you uproot a berry bush that is not already in your gatherer's radius, and your berry gatherer is sent to only plant or plant and harvest. Alright, so... But these ones aren't fully grown. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe this is the same as harvest and remove. If it isn't ripe, let's take a look at it like this. Okay, we can also set priorities. But given that they don't do anything else right now, they're just gonna go and do it. Okay, here we go. Barren berry bush. That gives seeds. So I don't know if this is going to do that. Let's see. Anyone? Oh, they're both going to the same bush. Okay. Or does that mean that this has two action skewed? Interesting. Okay, so material storage is not infinite, but it's going to hold a lot. At least at this stage. Okay, let's see. Okay, so apparently you have to wait until a bush is fully grown. Understandable. And there was the collection. Now someone's gonna come and uproot it. Oh. Looks like Onbu's waking up. Good morning, big guy. Oh, and he's moving already. As you can see, he is pretty slow. Okay, let's see. We don't have free workers to fully man the research center, unless I were to remove someone from one of these. Perhaps one less woodcutter. Oh, I still can't get enough with how beautiful this game is. Okay, we can research air well. Researching costs resources. 25 wood in this case. Okay. And here we have our tech tree. It's a little bit vertical, but it looks like there's still a sizable amount. Okay, let's research this. Oh, and it immediately uses up the research cost, okay? Now we just have to wait. Okay. Let's free up one worker. Let's move this woodcutting camp a little closer. Okay. Oh, he's real slow. But he will eventually get wherever he wants to get. Let's do a bit more speed up. You are idling again, so in the meantime, let's just grab all the bushes from around here. And since it's free, and I like it when it's orderly, let's try building roads. Just like this. Okay, what if I set you on plant only? That way you're probably not gonna care about these ones. Got some new settlers. Okay. And now I can put one back into woodcutting. Okay, air well researched. Berries are a good source of food, but your villagers appreciate variety. Cultivating crops requires water, so build an air well and assign workers to it. The air well can be found in the food category in the building menu. Okay. Extracts water from the air. Works better at higher humidity levels. No water is produced in deserts. Well, it's kind of obvious, but still. Okay, where do I put this? So it isn't too out of the way. Maybe here? It is technically an essential building. Yeah, let's put it here. Okay. And it only has one worker. Okay, so all the clay deposits are dry. In which case, let's remove the workers. Go do something else. I could also put it here. The question is, how much clay do I need really? But I don't have much currently. No, when I can't even move. Play the gathering camps, alright? In that case, well, this also uses tools. And you probably can't make these. It's kinda like the materials. Start with in against the storm, in that these are really rare. You need to conserve them as much as possible. Okay, you two don't seem to be moving here to harvest the bushes. Do I need to set it to high priority? Something. Oh, wait. I think I see what's going on here. These berry gatherers only work within the confines of the building. So these have to be done by the free workers, I think. Okay then. Now that you have an air well, you should research farms in order to start cultivating crops. Okay. Let's do that. Later on we can also make a water tank for storing water. That sounds important. For now, let's do what the tutorial says. Okay. You're slowly making water. You can store 50. That's probably a decent amount. And you know what? Look, what's this? Abandoned encampment. You may find some tools amidst the debris. Okay, so this is where we get tools. Alright. As I was saying, I think I'm going to stop here. This is a good amount of introduction. Let me know what you think. Personally, I adore these kinds of games. And this is not gonna be like RimWorld. So you don't have to fear for the health of your colonists. Yeah, I think this is gonna be a lot more like Against the Storm, where the challenges are going to be environmental. That's nice. So yeah, if you like this video, then please give it a like. It helps more than you know. And I think I'm gonna come back with some more of this the next time. Goodbye.